Ethan and I jerk apart. He looks as panicked and guilty as I do. Ricky, I wave my hands wildly around, as if I can pull an explanation out of the air. Ethan runs over and flushes the toilet.
Sorry, man.
He opens the door, his face a mask of calm.
Abby was having trouble with the flusher. We really need to get that thing fixed.
Ricky looks back and forth between us, but then just shrugs.
Sorry about that, Abby. I should have warned you.
No problem. I manage to smile.
Anyway, Lisa suggested a game instead of a movie. You guys interested?
Ethan claps a hand on his friend's back.
Sure, man. I'll grab us a couple of beers.
He gives me a meaningful look, then disappears down the hallway. Sounds good to me, too. What are we playing? Ricky waggles his eyebrows comically.
Never have I ever.
A few minutes later,
Never have I ever.
Ricky looks around at all of our faces. We're in a close circle on the living room floor.
Sent a naked selfie.
Wait, so let me get the rules straight. I drink only if I've done whatever thing you've mentioned?
Yep. And when it's your turn, you name something that you haven't done. The goal is to get everyone to drink except you.
Okay, then.
She giggles, taking a sip.
Well, I've definitely sent a naked selfie.
When she glances at Ethan, I can't help but wonder if he's the one she sent it to. And I feel sick. No one else drinks. And then it's Ethan's turn.
Never have I ever flashed someone.
Both Lisa and Ricky burst into laughter and raise their glasses.
Wait, Lisa, did you do the naked run last year?
I did. That's the time I was thinking of.
Me too.
They cheers, and then both drink. Again, Ethan and I don't.
Okay, my turn. Never have I ever had my heart broken.
Without thinking, my hand lifts toward my mouth before I can stop it. Suddenly, 3 pairs of eyes are on me.
Aw, I'm sorry, Abby. What happened?
I clear my throat, making sure to keep my eyes on her. I tell the truth, hoping that it will give Ethan the explanation he needs. It was a frat guy, my freshman year. He told me he loved me, and then I caught him in bed with a sorority girl the next week. I've sworn off frat brothers ever since. I can feel Ethan's hot stare on me, but I'm too much of a coward to look his way, so I take a large sip of wine instead. But of course, Ethan won't let me get away with it that easily.
Sworn off all frat brothers?
Yeah, well, dating them.
That's kind of judgmental, don't you think?
I tense. Maybe, but I haven't gotten hurt since, so staying away is working so far.
And luckily, Ricky isn't in a frat.
Poor Lisa. She has no idea. Neither does Ricky, for that matter.
Well, I think it's stupid to play into stereotypes. You might miss out on some good people. In fact...
All right, that's enough, Ethan. The girl doesn't like frat guys. Let it go.
Ricky clasps my hand in support.
Who's next?
We go a few more rounds, and for me, the game gets even more awkward. Ricky looks at me more than once with an expression that says, "Do I even know you at all?" And I realize he doesn't. I realize we don't actually have much of anything in common, besides theater. And then the dreaded question comes, the one I knew someone would ask eventually.
Never have I ever had a one-night stand.
Lisa and I drink, but Ethan doesn't. I can't help but feel offended.
Oh, Ethan, drink up, buddy. I know for a fact that you had a one-night stand.
Ethan looks awkward.
Well,
Ricky, who is clearly a little drunk, points a finger in his face.
That girl last month, the one you can't stop talking about. Don't act like you don't remember.
I try to put on a poker face, but it's hard. It's really, really hard.
Ricky, stop.
His eyes flick to me and back to his friend.
I don't want to...
The most beautiful girl you've ever seen. The most amazing night of your life. What do you have her saved in your phone as? Don't call this girl.
Lisa's face is pinched at this point. and she's typing furiously on her phone. Then she turns to Ethan and rolls her eyes.
The most beautiful girl you've ever seen? You never said anything like that to me.
Lisa,
No, I get it. You've been off all night. Clearly, you're not into me. Tracy is already on her way to pick me up. Do us both a favor and lose my number.
With that said, she grabs her coat off the back of the couch and heads to the door.
Lisa, wait!
The door slams.
I suck. I can't believe I just did that. I'm sorry, Ethan.
Ethan blows out an annoyed breath, and I can't help but notice that he doesn't follow his date out the door.
you just had to open your big mouth, huh? You owe Lisa an apology.
Ricky nods.
I'll give her one. Promise. But seriously, E, you don't even like Lisa. I feel like a broken record, but you need to call that other girl.
Ethan's shoulders tense.
I already told you. She told me not to call.
Ricky perks up from beside me.
Well, she didn't say anything about me calling.
And before Ethan or I can move, Ricky grabs Ethan's phone and presses a few buttons.
Ricky, no!
But it's too late. And even though I know it's coming, the sound of my phone ringing still makes me jump.